Okay, so in this video I want to talk about the chapter 1011. Obviously this video will have spoilers. And we're gonna start with Tama and Big Mom. That's something I forget, don't see it the first time I read it, but now I see it. So the interesting thing here that so they see, Nami and Usopp and Tama, they see Big Mom when they run from Pepe, and then we know in some way that they explain for us that Big Mom and Tama knows each other, because when Big Mom was in Wano many years ago, Tama gave Big Mom one of her food to her. And Big Mom loves food, and then Tama tells Big Mom that Kaido's minions that burn down her village and torture her everybody she knows. So, and their village was extremely poor. So obviously Big Mom is a very evil person in some ways, but in other ways she is very what's the word? She is, the other word for Big Mom in simple way is that she have some moral codex, what you do, what you don't do, and because Tama give Big Mom some of her soup, her bean soup. So then in some ways Tama have done something special for Big Mom. And so when Big Mom hear all of this, what Kaido's minions have done, she get very angry, and then she attacked Pepe. She probably knock him down. So obviously, and so then if we go back a bit in the chapter before that, the Big Mom use one of her new create a new homie, and her new homie is called Hera, and Hera is the wife of Zeus. And because Zeus was captured in the iron box of Law, so they use Hera instead, or Hera be more like electricity bomb, so she throw against Kid and Killer, and there was a big hole. And in the chapter, so we see later on, they Big Mom comes other way, and so Kid and Killer now meets Hawking, and so Kid gonna run after Big Mom, and Killer gonna fight Hawking, and so on. And obviously we still continue the fight with Kaido and Monkey D. Luffy, and Law takes everybody with them, like Zoro and him and Zeus, so they escape. He transformed them away. So now Monkey D. Luffy and Kaido gonna fight alone against each other. So so next week gonna be break again. I know that it's not really. Two breaks are in a road. But after the break, probably we're gonna continue the fight with. Maybe we're gonna continue the fight with Nico Robin and the others in the next chapter. Because it looks like that now, because now they have left the roof with all of the only ones are still on the roof is Kaido and Luffy, the only ones still there on the roof. So I think, so that was really what happened in the chapter. Is really, it was like the biggest information in the chapter was absolutely that Tama and Big Mom knows each other. That was very interesting, because many people before think that Big Mom was her first time ever was in Wano, because only reason why she know Kaido was because he worked with the Rocks Pirates. But the thing here can also be because Whitebeard was there on Wano, so it's absolutely possible that Big Mom was also there. But they know each other in some ways. She was in the village, So maybe she was the protector over that village in some over that village, and maybe she have some connection. So maybe that can be, for example, some people talk about that Kaido and Big Mom have a child together, and so many people speculate that that child was Katakuri. But what I think now, when I read that chapter again, I wonder. I think my speculation here is that Tama is Big Mom's daughter, and Kaido is Tama's father. The reason why is because of her ability, because of Tama's ability, that Tama can use candies from her body to take control over people, and Big Mom's whole crew is made of candy people, people that have used sweets and this kind of thing as their power. That is just a speculation about the whole thing in some strange way. Yeah, but yeah, this is what I think with the whole thing, and that is the yeah, really the big thing with Big Mom, and that yeah, she has know her in some strange way in that chapter. So that is very specific. That is the biggest thing in the chapter, I think, with yeah, that they know each other. So then she punished Pepe, and obviously Big Mom is a bit a hypocrite, because we know that Big Mom torture people that don't want to join her crew or don't want to pay her protection feed. But she say to Pepe, we have rules. Even if the pirate world is cruel, we still have some moral codex we have to follow. Yeah, so I hope, obviously he's not dead, because they don't die in One Piece. If they die, they're gonna be replaced with somebody else that have similar abilities in some ways. For example, Ace and Sabo, they both use fire, and so on, and this kind of thing. Yeah, so yeah, that is everything with the chapter that really happened, and we just have to just wait and see. But I hope, simple way, I hope for in the next chapter that we will see more for Nico Robin, and we see more for Chopper and Jinbei, and more from Yamato's ability, if she have any devil fruit abilities. As I said before, I think she used a female Oni, that is her devil fruit abilities, and this kind of thing. Yeah, so that's probably everything I really want to say about chapter 1011, and yeah.